Yeah. Welcome to Shot O'Clock Podcast. It's the 1 year anniversary. I'm DJ Reese Boogie.
Man, he was in the building, baby.
Marco Polo, a.k.a. Young Cutter.
The Shot O'Clock Boys, We back outside.
Outside. Let's get it.
Hey, unfortunately, man, my boy Rob couldn't make it today.
So
Baby mama problems.
So we gonna drink with Rob a little bit. You know what I'm saying? We gonna drink for him. We ain't gonna speak for him, but next time, Rob, show up for the anniversary, nigga.
Yeah.
Hey, baby
Pull up,
mama
toast up.
drama, Rob.
Miss you, boy.
But nah, man, I wanted to kind of get into this is the 1 year anniversary, man. I kind of wanted to start it off with how we all came about, how I got together.
Yeah.
You know, the goals we accomplished in the past year.
Right.
The guests we done had on the show. You know, y'all favorite part of doing the podcast.
Yeah.
You know, just a little bit of those things. So I'm going to tell the story a little bit, man. That's why I wish Raw was here. I wanted him to tell it with me.
Mm-hmm.
But, I started another podcast a while back. He came to me. He called my phone one day, and he was saying, Reese, man, I think we should start a podcast.
Right.
I'm like, cool. I'm like, let me figure out who we gonna get, though. You know, It can't just be me and you know what I'm saying? I need to find 2 more people. And then,
Right. You don't show up half the time.
Right. But nah, I was working with Woods.
Yeah.
Woods was always watching podcasts every day. You know, he was in tune with, what's the dude name you was in tune with?
Joe Budden. I like Joe Budden shit.
Joe Budden and the dude with
And
the
the
women.
nigga that
Talking about
died.
the women that died.
Oh, you talking about Kevin Samuel?
Kevin Samuel. So I just figured that he'll be good because the way he watched Kevin Samuel.
Right.
Alike. They think alike. And then Mark, man, my boy, he did a podcast with his wife before. You know, he got a lot of game, a lot of knowledge. He been around a long time, so I said, let me call my boy and say, what he think? And he was like, I'm on. I want to do it. And so, we came together, we had a meeting, and the podcast started. And we here a year later. So I want to congratulate you boys and appreciate you boys.
Appreciate you for
I
inviting
just
me,
got
man.
one question about your story. I never knew Woods thought like Kevin Samuel. The man said you think like Kevin Samuel. Is that
for
true?
sure.
I respect him.
You
I respect his logic. I respect a lot of views he
Mark,
had.
ain't nothing. Listen, that
You
nigga
feel me?
watching.
But
He agree with almost everything. Kevin said. That's how I know he think like.
I'm gonna move the way I move, but I respect the way you
I want
say.
to get a little more Kevin Samuel out you this year.
This boy
little
said,
more.
I'm just gonna say my truth.
Right. I just know that anybody that sit up and watch Kevin Samuel full 2-hour episodes, nigga, you gotta like Kevin Samuel.
Hey, he was hilarious though, man. But at the same time, he said some truth too, man. He opened a lot of eyes. It
So let me ask y'all a question though. When we came, when the phone calls was made or we was reaching out, to try to start the podcast, what was y'all first thoughts on starting the podcast?
Man, I ain't really take y'all serious. But I'm glad.
We some bullshit niggas, bro.
I love y'all, boy, but I ain't really think it was gonna jump off. I thought we was gonna, our nigga get in the group text. We talk about a lot of shit and shit don't really happen.
It's like planning a fella's trip.
Right.
And there's 20 of us in the beginning, and then by the time it's time to go out of town, it's only 3 niggas out of town.
Yeah. But when I really started seeing you said, man, I got LP, I got the people, I got the shoot, I got the people with the camera behind the scenes, they legit. I said, okay, well, we know it's about to happen.
Yeah,
so that's when I got in focus mode. I said, man, now let me bring my element to the table and make it work.
What you got, Mark?
Kevin Samuel. I kind of got a Woody, man, when I got my phone
we didn't know that
call,
went that far.
Oh yeah, I ain't okay.
Got a hard on.
Yeah, I'm saying just the fact that with my niggas and we spitting a good game,
Right.
Because we normally tell the truth when we on here.
Right.
One thing I can say about it is we
always
give it to
tell
you
the
like
truth.
it is. You know what I'm saying? Rob, he not here, so I can say this. He lied a little bit more than the rest of us. You know what I'm saying?
He should have been here, huh?
Yeah, he should have been here because he gonna swear at me.
Right. But
He'll talk about it next episode.
For real though, I don't think I got a Woody, but it was exciting. I really ain't think we wasn't gonna do it. I was just waiting. You know what I'm saying? Because like you say, niggas say it.
Right.
So when niggas say send y'all money, nigga, it's like, well, shoot, it's on.
It's on.
Yeah.
And man, I just to tell y'all, man, I really appreciate y'all for even just believing to say, Reese, we gonna do it. Let's make it happen. Because y'all could have been like, nah, I'm gonna do my own thing. I'm waiting on baby to come back. Or nah, Reese, I just like watching it. I ain't really want to be behind the camera. I mean, in front of the camera. I'd rather be behind the camera type of thing.
Because we always talking behind the camera. We always together talk about shit,
always
kick back and whatever. But to do it in front of the camera and stuff like that, and a mic in front of you, in front of your face, it is different. It was adjusting, but you know, once you get enough of that look in you just start getting comfortable with your fellas. It's cool, man. It become relaxed. It become therapeutic for real.
And I just think that personality just really they gel. The personality
Now
go
I had
together.
some fun on this whole.
Yeah, man, you do a lot of laughing, do a lot of joking. It's like really therapeutic. You know, I think we talked about that a little bit. Man, we can get away from our girls. We can get away from the highs. We come sit on the couch. It's like,
yeah.
Sometimes we can't shake our girls. They come with me.
Right. But you know what I'm saying? For the majority.
We're going to see K a little bit later.
Yeah, majority of the time, you get to come out here. You can just talk, release whatever you done went through, whatever topics you want to talk about. We get to release it, and you can get his opinion.
Nah, I told y'all that I didn't got frustrated. Wait, slow down. You so her get to that part. Now I gotta go.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? I'm just trying to. Hey man, it's a little getaway.
Yeah, it's a getaway. I like it.
But for me though, I think it just opened up another lane for me as far as just entrepreneurship wise though.
Right.
Just you start thinking and what you can do on the platform to promote your businesses, promote yourself, to help other people though. It ain't even just me. I could bring other people on. They got small businesses going or stuff they going. They trying to promote themselves.
Yeah.
Man, you just meet dope people. Man, you be outside, you be feel like a celebrity sometimes. Nigga walk up to you, man, you shot o'clock, nigga.
Yeah.
Man, what's up, man? I seen you niggas episode. You be like, oh, I'm now. We done got to that point now.
Right.
So I just love the whole aspect of doing the podcast.
Yes, sir. Elders Landscaping. Y'all need some landscaping. Get with it out there. 832-779-3003. We the best.
Yeah. That's what I say, man. And you get to promote yourself. You ain't got to worry about paying nobody to do nothing. I think we gonna get more into that this year.
Right.
I encourage my brother to put the landscaping stuff out there every episode. To put the name on it. I'm going to get with the people behind the camera, man. Maybe we could drop the name, drop the phone number, so we can all promote it. That's what we do this platform for, us to promote ourselves.
Cutter cutting them yards in the rain, so he legit.
Yeah, I'm cutting up.
Cutting it in the rain,
Hey, what was y'all best moment, though?
Best moment? Man, I don't
Do y'all
know.
got a best moment?
I really ain't thought about no best moment. I could tell you my worst moment.
Okay, you can tell me that, too.
Now, my worst moment, I came here and I got drunk.
Oh, yeah,
You know what I'm saying? I left here and I almost died.
That's true. I ain't gonna laugh at it,
man. We're glad you're here.
I got 2 blocks away.
Yeah.
And I ran to the big light pole. But I don't remember nothing, so I blacked out.
Right.
Nigga say I don't remember nothing.
But the next morning I woke up, I had cuts and my ribs was bruised.
Man, glad you still here, bro.
But God saved me. So that was my worst moment. But while y'all talking, I'm going to think of my best moment.
But now I was going to say, even in that moment, that situation, I think we were still kind of fresh. You were saying?
we was fresh.
We still kind of fresh, man. You were still
Yeah,
kind
because
of.
y'all thought I wasn't going to be able to come back. Y'all thought
we
the
thought,
wife was gonna...
we thought your wife would cut you. You would, it's a wrap.
And she did.
She did. And I'm glad that you stayed firm and kept saying, I
thought you was done. I guess a worse moment is involving that nigga too. When we lost damn the whole episode one time behind that guy on the end over there. But I love him, man. But
that was a good episode.
That was a good, yeah. But we bounced back and we gonna follow
what
through.
What he talking about? On my way in the middle of the party when I told you I blacked out, I tripped over all the cameras and unplugged everything.
Yeah, he had a hell of a night.
You done brought a lot of bad moments, bro.
he got more bad moments than good moments. That's why he can't remember.
Hey, bro. Damn, we gotta love you for real.
And then he wore that paint T-shirt. That was another bad moment.
Nigga,
that was another dress code moment. Nigga wore a paint T-shirt. Yep. I don't know if you know, but the nigga. But look, man. But I'm just blessed that you was able to come out of that situation.
Right. That's the good.
I ain't gonna lie,
that's
because
the good
that situation, even with the people that we was working with in the studio, it almost caused friction. Like, hey man, y'all niggas call shot o'clock, but y'all ain't gotta be shot o'clock. Right. like you niggas going down.
Live that shit.
You ain't gotta live it, nigga. I know you niggas like to drink, have a good time, but
we
be
can take one shot to be good.
Nigga.
Yeah.
Hey, I ain't gonna lie, man.
Oh man.
I ain't gonna call her whole name, man. But nah, Brittany. She was over the studio at the time. And she started coming in. She started coming in our studio, checking on us like she was our parent. Like, you niggas good? Like, you niggas got to...
Right.
Yeah, Mark had a whole thing going on with us
I
in the beginning of that.
Man, but that was my worst moment.
You got a best moment that you had?
Man, I guess best moments, man. Anytime we had a guest, anytime we had a guest on the show, man, and I enjoyed having guests, seeing how they feel, seeing what they got to say and things like that, responding to them, hearing their feedback. That's always a good moment for me.
Yeah, mine would be, I think, have my little brother on.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Because he just hit another elder. He got a personality.
Mm-hmm.
Try to get him out of his shell a little bit. But having him on was one of my favorite episodes, just being able to talk to him. I think I'm going to have him back on so we can get deep into some more stuff that I don't think we got into.
Yeah.
And then Stormy, man. Stormy was...
Right.
Stormy was dope. Stormy was like one of my top guests.
Mm-hmm.
And then the college episode.
Oh, the college episode was cool, man. That was cool, man. For sure.
We ain't really know what we was doing. I think we can get a little better this year when it come around.
Right.
But last year was definitely, it was a journey, and they came on. We had a good time. We talked about some good stuff.
Mm-hmm.
But this year, though, we're going to have a College Hill edition.
Yeah,
and it's going down. So, so that's my 3 top moments.
Yeah. One of my top, though, was when Woods had his Kevin Samuel moment, and he told the women he don't want no Golden Corral for leftovers. He want, what did he say? Roux Chris.
Yeah.
Basically saying if you 35 and up, you shouldn't be single. That means you leftovers.
Boy,
Nigga had it's all coming to fruition.
I got in my KS bag. I did get in my KS bag with that comment.
He got a bag, more. I ain't gonna lie to you. Wood got a bag. He got a Kevin Samuel bag for sure.
I got in my bag.
But man, my boy ain't here, man. But shit, every episode, Rob is like one of my best. We look like we going back and forth, but he definitely
that nigga get in his bag too. That shit always fun.
Bag, and he'll go for a minute. So I like when he turned up a little bit more than the regular. So that's that on that.
Yeah, but shout out to Rob, man. You gotta get through with that baby mama drama, man. Come holler at me, man.
Man, we don't know if that man got baby mama drama.
Hey, man, that's what I'm saying. That's how I feel.
We didn't know he got a baby on the way. It don't have to be drama behind it.
Yeah,
that's how I feel.
That's how you feel, bro. Well, get it off your chest, my nigga.
Hey.
Hey, let me ask y'all now. Don't get it off your chest. My nigga might not ever come back. Nah, hey man, look, we ain't gonna be like I am. We ain't gonna be like I am athlete.
Nigga, don't
Joe Budden podcast. We want all us to be together for years. You niggas about to cancel niggas and not come back.
And then we gonna see Rob at all.
Nah, Rob gonna come back. One thing I know about Rob though, he gonna listen. He gonna watch it. He gonna come back talking shit.
Oh yeah.
So that's why I like him. What's the best part about the podcast, man? Can y'all give me that?
The best part about it?
Yeah, what you like about it? Like the best part about waking up, doing it, coming here. Like I can go first.
Yeah.
The best part of mine is, and it's the most headache, is what's crazy.
Mm-hmm.
It's prepping for the podcast.
Yeah, you do a lot of. I give you that. I give you
saying? Like
that nigga do all the. You do a lot of the prep.
That's the hard. That's the best part though, because it gives me something to get up for, to start looking for topics, to start. Talking to LP them, to get you niggas in the text message in the group and all that type of stuff. Right. I know I do a lot of complaining or acting like you niggas ain't taking care of y'all business, but it's really like it motivates me to get it done. Right. And then when we do it and it work, nigga, I feel good. Like it motivates me to do it again. So I think I look for that high every other week doing the podcast.
Okay. Yeah.
I would say, man.
How you so smooth? That nigga say
just when you young players start talking crazy, man, I can come back and whip it on together. You know what I'm saying? And speak the real and give people hope and knowledge. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So that's my best part. You dissect that how you want it, but that's what I'm saying.
But that's why I give you your flowers since we on that type of stuff, because that's one of the reasons I want you to be part of the podcast, because.
Right.
You do have a lot of knowledge. We appreciate
that.
I've been following behind you since you got to college.
I ain't big bro.
And that's big bro. So I know he joke a lot, he play a lot like the rest of us, but he can still bring things into the right scenario. Plus, he married.
Appreciate that.
New boy, baby. You know what I'm saying? So he can bring He'd had breezes for days, you know what I'm saying? So he can give us game on everything. Nigga was a college freak. Nigga was a club. Nigga used to dance in the club like the nigga on White Chicks.
Right.
Nigga used to go hard. You know what I'm saying?
Like Yellow.
So he bring good at it.
Yellow too. Yeah. Shout out to Yellow, man. Yellow used to be on the count. Yeah. Yellow was definitely a dancer. Now his little brother took over, but he definitely was a dancer. Well, what was yours, man?
Man, I enjoy drinking. Now let me stop though.
Yeah, for sure.
That's not the highlight. I guess putting the topics together, man, having that conversation with y'all boys, seeing what y'all got to say.
Yeah.
You know, because I know I got my mindset and I know how I might respond, how I might feel about certain topics and things like that. So to get y'all perspective on stuff and things like that, and it might be a little bit different, you know, behind the scenes. It might be a little bit different in front of the camera, but to hear y'all perspective on things, and, you know, that's definitely a highlight to see what y'all got. You always learning.
We always
want to be learning and shit like that.
We see each other talk all the time, but to sit up on here and still can hear different things and learn from each other.
And to see and to read people comments and DMs and see their perspective on things. You know, it might be positive, it might be a little bit negative, but all information,
man,
all feedback is good.
Shout out.
All feedback is good. I want to hear what your people got to say.
To the followers, because let me tell you a word I don't like to use, and people probably know this. I don't like to use fans.
Mm-hmm.
I'm not listen.
Right.
I don't like. That's just a word I don't use. They can say they got fans. I don't got fans. I got supporters.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? I got followers. So I don't like to use fans,
people,
but everybody that support us and watch us and comment and be looking for the podcast to drop and asking questions about the podcast. Man, one dude sent me like 10 topics one day. Like, man, ask this on the podcast. I don't know if he's going through something at home.
Yeah.
Big dog, but we going to get to you this season because I still got him. But that nigga was like, everything was about a women and a marriage, and that nigga had some things to talk about. But we gonna definitely get to it this year. But shout out to everybody that support us, man.
Sure, and that's another thing, man. If you got topics you want us to talk about,
hey, send it.
Send it, man. Keep it real as we can. I just lost my thought trying to talk.
Man. That's why we call Shot O'Clock Podcast.
It ain't the liquor. It was something.
Matter of fact, let's take a shot of cups we already got.
Yeah, let's take a shot,
we ain't did a shot yet, and that's why we miss you, Raw. Because you usually bring us in and say it's time for a shot.
Raw too, man.
That's crazy.
Cups up.
I got one more question on the anniversary though. Okay. Cause you know how people always running up and they always saying, put me on the podcast, put me on the podcast.
1 year down, man. That's crazy.
That's crazy.
Yeah.
But you know how they run up and say, put me on the podcast, or can I be on the podcast, or this and that, right?
Mm-hmm.
But I got a question though.
Okay.
Have y'all ever DM'd somebody that you wouldn't DM to try to bring them on the podcast? Do you got are you like a fan of somebody, or you just like, man, I think they'll be dope on the podcast, but you don't really know them and you reached out to them yet? If so, let us know so they can come on the podcast.
Yeah, I reached out to Kanye, man, and I didn't get a response yet. I ain't got a response.
Yeah, but it's coming. We working it to it.
But I've had a lot of people want to be on a podcast and things like that, but I haven't really just reached out to nobody. Now, I ain't reached out to nobody and got to know or nothing like that. Yeah, but I've had a lot of people say, I want to get on a podcast, man. You'll get this type of perspective, you know, different races, different female, male. You know, I definitely had some people.
Yeah, I've reached out to
you reached out to
little thing I used to mess with, man. She actually gonna be on tonight, second part. You know what I'm saying? She pretty dope, man.
Oh, okay, the one that you married. Okay, gotcha.
That nigga called it marriage a thing. That's crazy right there.
The one you married. Okay, gotcha.
I'm glad she. I ain't gonna lie. That's the beauty of doing this podcast, though, man. Because so many people want to be that you wouldn't even think people want to be a part. They just want to come talk this shit.
Yeah.
Some people ain't even got shit going in life. They just want to come on a podcast. And I salute you, but you ain't coming. But the people I want to come, I haven't reached out to them yet, but I know one of them is Killer Calion. He say he stamped already for season 2.
We got
you know what I'm saying? For year 2. And then I want to get Slim Thug, though.
Ooh.
I want to get Slim. If I can get Killer, I can work on Thug. You know what I'm saying?
Bro.
And
shout out to Slim.
That's about it, man. As far as people that I really want to be on here, I want to get them too, because they know they H-Town legends.
Yeah, we're going to get the H-Town people up in there, man. We all from H-Town. We're going to make it happen.
Man, I got like a few names, though, man. Scarface.
Yeah.
Shit. They doing podcast now. Shit, Scarface be at Davenport, man.
Yeah.
I got Scarface story. He might not come after this. Let me tell you. Scarface, man, that nigga was in the restroom at Davenport.
Yeah.
So the nigga ain't wash his hands, right?
And you for sure as hell.
So look, for sure. Yeah. So look, when the nigga came by, somebody said something about nigga wash his hands.
Yeah.
That nigga said, nigga, this my dick. I know where it's been. Like, I ain't gotta wash my hands. That was the first time I heard that.
Yeah.
And I ain't even use that line every night I did, Scar. So appreciate you.
No, we got
that nigga say, this my dick. My dick clean. I know where it's been.
Hey, shout out to Scarface, but we gotta wash them hands after we touch our dick. We gotta wash them hands after we touch that dick. You feel me?
Hey, that's that nigga. Hey, that nigga told that story though. That shit was 100 though. I pray. Nigga, you know what? You own the person know what your dick been. So
that ain't true though. But we gotta wash them hands, bro.
All right, man. That's
Boom.
Hey, man. I want to say, I want to give the shout out. I mean, damn, bro. Start over.
Take two.
Yeah, take two.
You nervous?
Black Karma Clothing. Nah, I ain't nervous, man, because I wanted to say, at first we coming back in, but then y'all messed me up.
Man, you can say whatever you want to say, man. We're going to make it flow.
I wanted to say welcome back.
No, don't say welcome back.
Right, well, that's what I'm saying. What threw me off this time.
All right.
Hey, man, we got a special guest on the podcast coming in, man. Kay in the city. We're going to let her introduce herself.
Yeah.
Our favorite guest for 1 year anniversary, Kay in the city.
Yeah. Hello.
Special guest.
Good job in the city.
Let that hair talk.
You know, I had to bring in Tina. Rest in peace, Tina.
Let the hair talk.
We see you with the Tina do.
Let the hair talk. Rest in peace,
You got a Tina Hawk.
Hey.
R.I.P. Tina, baby.
Know the song, right?
Tell me a little bit about yourself, though, okay?
Well, I guess you guys know me. You know, Tina Squad. But for those who don't know me, I'm Kay. I'm also known as Kay in the City. I am a serial entrepreneur.
What that means, serial entrepreneur?
Oh, he went to TSU, that's why. So serial entrepreneur
Wow.
is an individual who has multiple businesses.
Right.
That means they do step into everything. So, I have a lot of different ventures going on.
Yeah.
That's really what I do. And I'm very big in the community. Like, I do a lot of community free events for the community. That's really
That's good. That's great.
I like that.
Yeah.
I think I don't think it's a tease you thing. I just think when you come from the hood,
I almost put out.
when you say cereal, I just think we all think a serial killer.
I knew it.
She killing the entrepreneurship.
Right. So that's
she
the
killing the entrepreneurship scene. You feel me?
That's
See
just
them
what it is.
you niggas said something. Don't come on.
Oh, man.
Hey, catch up. I'll get left behind.
So, how long you been in Houston?
So I've been in Houston about 9.5 years now. I moved here about 9.5 years, and I got married about 4 years ago, and then I just recently had a little daughter, Genesis, about a year ago. And it's just been living life and growing. You know, Houston not the Houston I moved to, so it's a different Houston. I'm gonna just tell y'all real quick.
Is it better or is it worse? Cause
Well, so it used to be great, but I love to see Black people doing good in Houston. But I think now it's to the point. It's like we're burning our people out financially with a certain lifestyle.
Oh, that's a good topic.
And I'm not catering. I don't like that. You know what I mean? There's nothing wrong with getting money, but it's our people. From what I can tell, you go out to our clubs. Like, I can go to an expensive 5-star restaurant. They not gonna charge me 20% gratuity on me and my husband or me and my homegirl. I'm not gonna pay. The valet is usually free when you pull up, as long as you're going to the restaurant. You know what I mean? Even if you go to a hookah lounge, you go to a classy hookah lounge, you're gonna pay $25 to $30. So there's nothing wrong with Black businesses getting money, but I think they're draining us of the money. And that's what's becoming a problem.
So Houston wasn't like that when you got here.
It wasn't like that when I moved here. It was like we was all trying to eat. Like, you can go to Prospect Park on Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, get specials. You can get a $25.
How many years ago that was, though?
Yeah. When you...
It's about... No, I'm saying, but
I'm asking a question. How many years?
I've been here 9 years, but the scene has really changed.
All right, I'm about to say 9 years, though. It wasn't that many Black-owned, like, pop-up clubs that you could just walk in and out. I think over the...
Right, but the ones you had, they wasn't overcharged.
They weren't selling food, though.
No, but even
and they was charging you to get in, too.
Even the drinks now, you pay 20% gratuity.
Yeah, it's not even about just Black-owned,
keep your head straight,
Black-owned businesses. It's more or less of the ones that are opening is like a...
That's
like
a standard.
It's more like a scam. I'm gonna tell you that. They know they ain't gonna be over for 2 or 3.
Everybody's opening.
I'm gonna to say
take
this.
our dollar. And
I don't think they trying to do long term.
They're not thinking long term.
I think they trying to do a short term. Let me open for this summer. Let me get as much as I can get out of these people.
Right.
Like,
and
you can't even go to brunch
then
no
I'm
more
going
and
to
just
St.
eat.
Louis.
Like, if you go to brunch, I gotta have hookah over my head.
Yeah.
I gotta have a DJ. Like, fam, I just want to fucking eat. Like, I just want to eat some nice food. And then
You know
let
what
me
a
go
lot of people
turn
will
up.
say though? Pick the places that you can do that. You don't have to go
That's
to.
what you don't have to do hookah at every
I'm
brunch
talking for
spot.
the people on the other side
you
of
don't
the
have to
lane.
do-
If you want to
yeah.
support
She's saying if you want to support the
most
blacks,
black
though.
businesses,
They
are
got
like
black
that.
businesses without that.
Right.
Where? Pick one. Name it. If you go to brunch to a black business in Houston, there's gonna be hookah there, either DJ or rap or turn up music, and that's just really what it is.
But that's
It's
what-
all
that's
about
what
turn up.
blacks are
not the
attracted
black
to.
spot on Almeida. What's his name?
Alfreda's?
No,
No.
Davenport. I mean, not
Davenport.
Davis Street.
Davis Street.
And
Well,
it's-
that's because Davis Street is more of a classy
No,
restaurant.
I said pick
How
your
long
poison,
Davis
my
Street
nigga.
been open?
That's what I'm telling you. You
But
pick your
Davis Street
own
been
black.
open for years, though.
Yeah,
That's
it's
what
been
I'm
open for
telling you. You
years.
pick your own black establishment you want to go
that's
to.
find-
one in a million.
All
But that's
right,
one
well,
thing
I
about
found
Houston.
one.
That's one thing about Houston. You can find your spots that gonna have your hookah and not gonna have your hookah and that's black owned. You,
I ain't
you
gonna lie. I
can't
like the
find
hookah.
that.
Well, I like the hookah and booty
You
on
can't
my
find
head
it.
at the same
Right,
time.
we like that. We don't
Hey, I
like.
like hookah. I like hookah
Yeah.
and pancake.
Well, that's
Yeah.
because you don't turn down. But
What I don't
sometimes if
like-
you want to go with your or
Well,
your
don't
gal
go
or
then.
somewhere. But that's the problem. If I want to support my people, that means I can only support them on the strength of I'm ready to turn up, or I'm ready to give them 20% gratuity for a waitress that don't even come over and say hi but one time.
Let me tell you
That's
something.
what I was
That's
say.
not
That's what I was
right.
finna
So
say. I don't
this
like.
whole dynamic
I don't
of
like
our
the fact
city
that
is
I
off.
get sober. I mean,
Huh?
not sober, tipsy, and then you bring me a ticket.
ain't
You
never
done been
getting
over here
sober, bro.
twice. I done ordered 2 rounds for everybody. You bring me a $200 tab with 20% gratuity. I don't know the gratuity because I ain't really reading. I'm just signing. Then I tip you, and you didn't charge. You done got triple tip. You know what I'm saying? Take that gratuity stuff off. Let us do our thing.
Let me tell y'all something about Kay. She's so dependent. She already controlling the fucking podcast. what we doing talking about black establishment and
ain't part of
gratuity?
the
That ain't got
topic, 'cause she
nothing to do with
entrepreneur.
our itinerary today.
Kay is entrepreneur. That's why she went in that lane.
Start talking about hookah and gratuity.
Because-
How we get to brunch?
Because Kay,
Nigga, no,
But
ain't.
that's an important topic.
No, god damn. Well,
Kay-
you got more because we didn't opened up.
But
we
Kay
ain't
know
supposed
when
to
she
talk.
throw her event, she not overcharging the customer.
So my
You getting your
question
money's
before
worth.
we got into this was, what's your next event before we start getting to these topics?
So our next event is we have the Black Wall Street we do every year.
Right.
We do about this year we're doing about 40 vendors and we doing it as a day party in Black Wall Street. So we have two DJs, 2 floors, like 4
And you
food
call
trucks.
DJ Reese?
Yeah, you're doing it downstairs.
Okay, talk about
Then
it.
we have one upstairs.
DJ Reese?
We have tables you can purchase. So it's gonna be really, really live. It's pretty
it'd be
pretty
live.
dope event. Yeah.
That'd have been a few times to be live.
Yeah. Come through if you're in Houston. You ain't gonna have to pay 20% gratuity.
Where is that?
It's gonna be downtown at the BBS Event Center. So y'all
Okay.
follow me on Instagram, but y'all come back.
Give your Instagram
I'll
name.
tap in later.
Give your Instagram whole name so we can go from there.
I am K in the city.
No underscores, no diets, no nothing.
Nope. I am K in the city. Y'all follow me.
I am Kay.
All right, well, we're going to get into the first topic of the night. And the first topic is about Kim Kardashian, man. She
Kardashian.
been having this wild sex tape out for years. You know, she made a lot of quadrillions of dollars off the sex tape.
Yeah, she got
But
known.
she said with Ray J, but
Shout
she
out to the sex
said
tape.
Kanye West shenanigans is going to outweigh her sex tape when her kids get older. Like, they going to think more about their daddy shenanigans than her sex tape. I want to know what's y'all opinion on that.
What type of scale is that? Because that shit, that
mean,
sex
I
tape
would
weighing,
rather
that
them
shit- that
think
that
about-
sex tape weighing heavy.
I think the sex tape never, nigga. If I turn 18, nigga,
Right.
y'all can pop my mama sex tape in, nigga. I don't give a fuck what my
Yeah,
daddy
when it
just
come with them
said.
kids, bro, that
my
sex
daddy,
tape-
because if you think about their daddy, he always thinking logic, or he
Yeah.
always moving on some weird shit.
Yeah, he got an excuse
But a
behind
sex
it.
tape, like you got Ray J thing in your mouth, mama.
Yeah, that's tough.
Come on, Kay. If your
Hey.
daughter,
So
if your daughter
for me,
see,
as a female,
Right.
okay, sometimes fathers can make a situation like Kanye is making their relationship uneasy, and he's very aggressive, right? And so because what you notice or you're going to notice is their oldest daughter, what's her name?
I don't know none of them.
Y'all know the oldest daughter name?
Nah, we just know.
They got weird names.
We just know the
North.
sisters.
North.
So
No, okay, yeah.
The sex tape is not going to bother North because
I
she's
should
going to
know
be
that
so
from
close
Northwest
to her mother.
too. They got Northwest too, right?
And then West, yeah.
West,
They got
Northwest.
Southwest too.
I think they got the East Coast.
Memphis in the building.
And they got St. Louis. Hey, they got Campbell Garden.
Yeah.
Don't do Miami.
Hey.
Damn, man.
Say,
Nah, I don't
man.
know none of the kids now. I just know they
Right.
all weird.
They
I
do
don't
got.
think
No,
for
the
me
kids
as a
not weird.
woman,
I'm talking about
I
the
think
names.
that a sex tape, the kids will, once the mother have a conversation with them about her past, because you got to think it's not unnormal. Have you seen social media? Look at what's that girl name was acting like the dogs with the big lips in the. What's
That was
her-
coming to America.
No, it's
What's that?
really a girl. You know the rapper. You know what I'm talking about? And they had the video and they was walking like a dog.
The chick
Shit.
from Miami.
Yeah, she crazy.
Yeah. She was in
I like her too,
Italy.
man.
She Suki.
Suki. She a
Suki.
Suki Hunter.
Nah.
Suki with the good pussy.
Is that
Yeah,
what
that's
they
a
say?
name.
Okay. So my point is, have we seen social media with females?
Yeah.
Anything goes. So a sex tape is nothing to them no
Yes,
more.
it
Like,
is. That ain't got. Kay, don't do that.
It ain't gonna
I'm
hit.
being
You saying it ain't gonna hit as hard.
She walking
as
on a
him doing all
chain.
this rant.
She walking on a chain and with a nigga behind her. That ain't the same thing from you saying and a nigga putting that thing in your mouth
I ain't
when
never
your
seen
daddy
that sex
watching.
tape.
So that's two
social
different.
media is plenty. People
Sex is different
pages.
than no. Okay, I'm not agreeing with you on that
They
one.
have only
But why wouldn't you
Right,
want
but they gotta
Right, so
pay
that's
for
why
that.
you said it ain't gonna hit hard because they got OnlyFans.
There's no self-respect among women when it comes to social media anymore. Anything goes.
So Sits ain't as
So
bad
it's
as
sex is not
Kanye
that bad.
going crazy and saying what he got to
Yeah.
say.
No, bro.
So let's go back to the original
It's
question.
Okay.
Yeah,
Does Kanye antics outweigh Kim's sex tape?
that's
No.
what she's saying. It ain't
No.
gonna
Thank you.
outweigh it because cause you got OnlyFans. Sits gonna always sell.
Yep.
But when it comes to
I don't want to see my
when it
mama
comes to the
right
kids,
now. I
yeah.
don't give a damn. I don't want
But
to
Yeah,
see
these
but
my
when it
are
comes to
mama
the kids.
billionaire kids.
with my daddy thing in her mouth. I don't want to
If a
see
nigga
it.
come
Yeah.
to me with a tape, nigga, I buy you. Like,
Mark, you want to see your mama thing? I mean, your mama.
Let's move on, fam.
Nah, we ain't moving on because you ain't getting your opinion yet.
Man, Kanye, man, I don't know. Kanye done came out with White Lives Matter. He done dropped everything. So in the end, he might figure out something to outweigh it. Cause the nigga, he's in the lab right now trying to figure out something to outdo Kim.
Well, now he
I
just
don't
walking
think he
around.
trying to
come
outdo.
out
I
with
No,
his
he just
own.
walking around with shoulder pads on right now.
don't think he's trying to. I don't think he's trying to outdo
Nigga
Kim.
want to be a football
The
player.
nigga might be
I'm with
hitting
you.
something.
All thing a nigga doing right now is getting drafted.
Yeah, yeah.
Nigga walking around
Kanye
with shoulder
might
pads on.
hit Khloe. He might have him bring a sex tape out of football pads having sex with Khloe Kardashian.
Nah,
That'll
cool.
take Kim.
That nigga Kanye married, bro. He ain't trying to. I don't think he's trying to outdo Kim. But that says tape, I feel like do way harder when it
I
comes to
never
kids.
seen it.
From the kid point of view, like what Reese was saying, from the kid point of view,
Have y'all seen the sex
it
tape?
hit
I
hard.
seen it.
and
I
I
seen
never
it.
cared to
No,
watch
kid,
it.
I don't feel like no kid want to deal with that. But from the
I
public
seen
eye,
it. It's hard.
it go with Kate was he saying sets gonna sell and women can get away with anything when it
That's
comes to
right.
sets.
Wood,
It-
did you see the
it's a-
tape?
I did see it.
I
Did you
seen it
see
too.
Hulk Hogan's sex tape?
Huh?
What?
Nah, I haven't seen his. And I
You been watching
I
that
probably won't.
Scamless.
I probably won't see his. but Kim, I definitely saw her.
Hulk
A few-
Hogan
a few
was hitting
times.
his best friend wife
Who?
on sex, and his best
Yeah, you
friend was
watching
taping
Shameless.
it.
You watching that Shameless. I know you
Hulk
talking
Hogan,
about
he-
on TNT.
Oh yeah,
Nah,
he
we ain't
watching
gotta
that.
talk about it. He try to reel you in there. They try to control the podcast. Well, we're gonna keep on going.
Keep on going. Come on, Rick.
I'm gonna go with another one because I seen this was hot today.
Yeah,
The same thing. I'm gonna go with Kim one more time, then I move on from Kim.
right.
But she was saying how she been crying herself to sleep at night.
Oh,
just
yeah, she did say
raising the
that.
kids.
Aw, man.
Like dealing with them kids. You know what I'm saying? How hard it's been trying to raise the kids. So she, as a single mother,
Right.
it's been hard trying to raise the kids.
So Kanye not in.
That's her fault.
Is she saying Kanye not in the life? Like in
no,
their life
she
or
won't
something?
let
No.
Kanye raise the kids. He want them.
Okay,
She-
that's
she-
why I wanted to go here because a lot of people online, you know, I go offline. They were saying that there's no way if I compare a single mother coming from
Poor.
Cashmere Garden
Right.
Yeah.
to a single mother coming from California with
Right.
a $1 billion
Calabasas.
network,
Yeah.
saying that
Already.
you crying because it's
Right.
hard when you got so much assets and help
Right.
around you
got nannies.
to
Right.
make sure these kids are
Right.
okay. You know what I'm saying? So
Suck that shit up.
But I think it depends on how hands-on she is with her children. And I know maybe because they got money, we think, oh, it's nannies, it's weird. But some, like Rihanna, if you notice, people say she's there with her kid. Like, celebrities, models. I think it was Naomi Campbell, people like that. They said, like, Cardi B said, like, I never had a nanny with my first child. Like, I raised my baby myself. I took care of her. So to us, a celebrity, a member, like your everyday life.
How much money did she have when she had her first child?
No, she had money. She rich. She already had that Bodak Black.
Yeah.
But I'm going to go off what you said because I agree with you a lot. I think everybody you said, though, like Rihanna, she had been taking a setback from the music world, right? So she been having time to take care of herself.
Yeah.
Chloe, what's her name?
B.
Cardi. She took a back seat after her album and all that type of stuff.
Because he was
so it's about taking a back seat.
But if you're a single,
Kim ain't took a back seat.
No, she hasn't taken a back seat from work. She's still full blown, so it will be hard.
Because she only make her money off of her body. She don't have like other income coming in. She can't say I put an album out, so I'm gonna wait till this $20 million come through off this album.
I feel like Kim got the money to where like she
could worth $500 million.
Exactly. She got the money to where she could take a year off.
Her daddy was rich.
She could take a year off and be good.
She's afraid to do that because she's been brought up into a marketing strategy world. So you think of it like if you stop, then what do I do?
So don't complain about it. You could talk about it and be like, oh, this hard, but don't complain. And then don't put it on Kanye.
And then she crying.
Don't put that shit on Kanye, bro.
I'm going to tell you what.
choices you choosing to make.
Ever since I'm talking about coming off her new episodes that's coming out, the Kardashian series just came back out on Hulu.
Yeah, I know you like that. That's your favorite.
Right, I do watch a lot of reality TV. Yeah. But I keep up with social media heavy. But I think a lot of her antics now, because she didn't have a voice when Kanye would do all that type of stuff, I think it's a lot to get back at Kanye. Because you talking about you a single mother. Right. You talking about the sex tape. You crying, nigga. She on that bitch crying. Yeah, I think his shenanigans is going to outweigh my sex. No, everything is to make Kanye continue to
She don't
look
want
bad.
her sex tape to be outweighed? I'm confused.
Well,
she want her sex tape to be the bomb for the rest of her life?
No, she's saying, you're right. I get what you're saying. You should want somebody to take that leap and say, you know what?
Right, overcome that.
I think it's more about the kids. Everything about the kids on this series.
Well, if that's the case, I don't agree because Kanye only went crazy because he want to be around his kids. So if you crying yourself to sleep because the kids is too much on you, then daddy, he moved across the street.
Yeah, he did. Come on, man. Come on, man.
A nigga bought a house.
Take a break.
Hey,
take a break.
Send them niggas across the street.
Take a break, fam. Take a break.
Right.
But I just think she still using his name at this point for clickbait. She using all these antics to keep herself going on.
It's click.
So if you got to know the Kardashians, you got to know they move strategically.
It's Hollywood.
They always moving to get some money for people to tune in. And guess what I've been doing all week?
You definitely got it.
I've been tuning in, so
you got it as a favor.
Me. But I got a question coming up, Mark, and it's for you. Why do men cheat?
Oh, hallelujah!
Why do men cheat?
Man, be honest too.
Why do men? Do I gotta repeat it? We gotta break it down like a church.
I thought you said it loud enough.
4 words, nigga.
Hey, the
like
people in the back heard you, bro. You said it loud enough.
Oh, he's taking shades. He's taking shades off. Let's go. Real nigga time.
You say, why do men cheat?
Why do men cheat?
First off, brother, quit asking me the same question over and over and answer the question.
Nigga high, his forehead.
Why do men cheat? Like,
Oh man,
do I gotta break it down more?
Nah. Can we do our shot before?
You want a shot?
We got the pull while he talking.
We got a tour. Okay.
Yeah, I can start talking about y'all pull.
Yeah, we got. I got a couple.
Why do men cheat?
Mm-hmm.
That's a good question. Hey, for all you fellas out there, let me give my shot.
It started in 1973.
Hey, if you want me to go, I'll go, bro.
No,
you seem like you're sweating, my nigga.
No, nigga, I'm gonna tell you why men cheat.
I'm gonna just say, I'm gonna give y'all a little insight when he done talking. But go ahead.
Nah, for real. So men cheat.
Why you cheating?
A lot of men cheat.
Right.
I'm talking about this plural shit, nigga.
You.
No, I'm talking about the man.
Okay, we'll keep it general then. Wifey on.
So men, a lot of men don't even need a reason to cheat. Things can be copacetic at home, 100% going down. You know what I'm saying? They go out, have a great time, and see a fat booty, and just the fat booty want the man,
right?
Yeah. And so the man just fall up in the fat booty. and they just cheated. Then they
I just knew when I asked you the question, you were gonna get some grown game, so I was gonna be able to post it later. And we was gonna have like a viral moment.
Right.
No.
This nigga talking about in the booty.
Follow
the booty. Are we talking English right now? I feel like we're in elementary. Go give people the game and you're being nervous right now.
We trying to go viral. You about to get us canceled, nigga.
No, I was giving examples of why.
No, but give it to what we can talk about it
mentally.
later.
More I'm with you. That booty do make a nigga cheat. Fuck it. I said it.
So men are not mental cheaters, so they don't need mental.
We're not emotional cheaters either.
To cheat, we don't cheat off of emotions.
Right. Talk your shit.
We are very physical people, and so a lot of times, even though we can be wholesome and well churched and all of this, the Bible says the flesh is weak.
That's what I'm saying. That's the more I was looking for.
Spirit is strong.
Right.
But the flesh is weak, so you got to fight against that stuff. So the devil know what you like as a man, and he want to see the man fall, because if the man fall, then the family fall. And it breaks up everything. Devil have a party down there in hell burning, having a fire party. It's hot boy. They live in the hot boy. We on fire. You know what I'm saying? Because the man has fallen victim of cheating. You know what I'm saying? But it's not because the women be crying and blaming themselves. I know you could have been the perfect woman in the world, but the man got caught in a vulnerable moment.
Got caught in the web.
And end up cheating. I mean, but it wasn't that he didn't love you. It wasn't that he wanted to cheat. He probably ain't had cheating on his mind when he got caught in that moment. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. But sometimes we just get caught up.
Shit happens.
Okay, do you want to go next or you?
I don't care. Do you want me to go next?
No, go ahead. You do guess.
So I guess for me, as a woman perspective,
why do you think men cheat?
I think men cheat. Usually, when a man cheats, they say that mentally a man has left God first.
Oh wow.
Whether it's relationship or marriage, his mental stability, he's left God.
In that moment, what you mean?
No.
Because I was praying to God, I didn't get caught. So I didn't leave God.
So no,
I'm playing. I'm playing.
When a man gets to that point, usually it's because he doesn't have enough self-control.
Right.
Right.
You're right.
And it's not. I don't think it's about being vulnerable. I think it's more or less of being immature, and lacking fear. So when a man lacks fear, certain things they will do because they're not afraid. When you go to do something, right? Like when we know we drink, when we drinking right now, we might all leave in our vehicles and go home.
Right.
We're not fearful of the law enough to say I'm not going to drink and drive.
Mm-hmm.
Because we know our chances of getting caught by the laws is real slim. So we take that chance, right? So when men cheat,
that's a good analogy.
They take a chance.
Okay, that's a fucking good analogy.
Okay, can I respond?
No, not yet. Let her finish. Hold on, let her finish.
No.
So that's one thing about cheating. We know that there's a little bit, it's not as high risk that they'll get caught. Mm-hmm. And so anything we do is just like college. You cheat on a test, you know you ain't gonna get caught. But the problem is that when you do get caught, when you cheat, you don't only hurt yourself, you hurt everybody. Yeah. Whether it's your girl, your wife, the family, the children involved, because that one time action is now going to have a trickle down effect.
Right.
Because if you got kids in that home and you cheated on the wife or the girlfriend of y'all long term, guess what? Her mental is fucked up. She can't cook right. She can't clean right. She angry. And that anger and that attitude is wearing on everybody in the house.
I agree.
So now the kids looking like, what this bitch mad for? Like, we hate this nigga. So now they have developed animosity with the father. So the problem is that you have to understand that every action has a reaction. And sometimes that one moment, just like when we drink, that one drink can cause you the rest of your life.
Right. I already know.
See why Mark don't cheat.
So listen.
You put fear in that nigga heart.
So listen, I agree, but I disagree.
All right, well,
and I'm gonna tell you why.
Me and Woods got something to say too.
Because I know y'all do, but but what I'm saying is, to go back to my point is,
he's trying to come back.
I don't think it's a fear thing. I go back to what I say is flesh. Because when God told Adam not to eat them fruit,
no, it's a fear.
Adam said, cool. He feared God. But when Eve came with her titties out,
not the
with
titties.
the fruit in her hand.
But I didn't say it's fear. I said it's lack of fear.
Right. But he feared God. He cheated on God with Eve because his flesh got weak to eat the fruit. When God came back, Adam and Eve was hiding because they feared him. It wasn't that they didn't fear him. We fear our relationship.
That's deep.
But when we get weak, it's just the flesh is weak.
Anytime a nigga
That's
cheat,
why the Bible says stay prayed up because your flesh
blame
weak.
it on Adam and Eve.
That's funny.
I'm gonna say that. I'm with you.
Go.
Because every time I cheated, nigga,
Insider.
I ain't know nothing about Adam and Eve.
Hey, we blaming it on Adam and Eve next time.
Nigga was just going
I'm not
outside.
cheating.
They don't want them to nigga in the club. Hey, she want them to nigga in the club.
Damn, I should have blamed that shit on Adam and Eve.
Man, I wish I would have known. I would have kept a lot of relationships if I would have known the Adam and Eve story. Man, that nigga good. Hey, this nigga here is good. Hey, Adam and Eve.
Hey.
But let me ask y'all a real question. At some point, when you cheat, your conscious mind will tell you, I shouldn't be here. But guess what?
No, I did that.
You continue to make that move, even though your conscious mind at all times, I don't care how drunk you are,
because
it will tell
your
you
thing gonna be calling
now
you.
what you doing.
Right.
You understand what I'm saying? So that's why for me, cheating is a choice.
I like
because your
it is a choice.
conscious mind at some point
It
will
is a
tell
choice.
you, let me get the fuck out of here, or let me not answer this call, or let me go home.
That happens all the time.
And the reason why cheating not an option for me is kind of what you was talking about anymore, because I'm scared. And it's not just because I'm scared of losing her. I'm scared of losing my car, my house,
So let me ask you a
my
question,
life,
Wood.
my shoes.
Right.
So why do men cheat though? What's your
That's a really
question?
question. That's a really question.
Yes.
Not why you don't cheat no more.
I feel like a lot of men cheat because they not close with Adam and Eve. No, let me stop.
Good, that's good.
No, it could be different. You can go in different direction, man. Sometimes men cheat because they're not happy at home. Sometimes men cheat because they don't fear home. They don't fear losing home.
That mean they in control. They got the money.
Right.
Go ahead.
And they feel like they feel like they could do whatever. It's power. That power. I mean, you need me.
I think that's a hard question. I think it's a hard question because I'm
Yeah.
with Woods. I think men cheat.
But all men don't cheat.
For several
all
reasons.
men don't cheat,
You know what I'm
y'all.
saying? Every household is different. Every relationship is different.
Mm-hmm.
Because a bitch could be getting on your nerves and you tired of just hearing up yak, but you coming home every day, you making sure everything's straight. You go outside, you having your drink at the bar. A chick be, you know what, we talking good. My bitch, we ain't had sex in a few days because she been tripping. So I'm going to go hit you, but I ain't thinking about you. Another nigga can cheat because he got a lot of money. I know my chick at home should stay home wife. I make the bread. I'm going to go outside. I'm partying with my boys. I'm getting some head or something in the car. Boom, I'm good. A nigga be broke. And nigga,
Should a bitch feel like that moment?
bitch, yeah, she coming through. She bought niggas a food, a drink, because he got good conversation. His personality big.
Right.
Broke nigga got good personalities. So the nigga, she buying him food, she bought him a drink. Fuck it, I'm cheap. You know what I'm saying? It's all type of way to cheat.
That's what I was gonna say. What's cheating though? What's actually cheating?
Well, you know what? Have you guys seen the dude on Instagram when he was like, his homeboy got married? They went to the club, and they was at the club, and his homeboy basically was like cheating, like he was leaving with. Basically, he knew his homeboy was cheating.
Yeah,
So
I seen that. I seen that.
And he told the homeboy like, nigga, grab the drink from him, like, nigga, nah, you ain't about to do this. Like, leave with this shit. And basically, what he was telling him is like,
I seen that.
like he was holding him accountable.
Right,
like, nigga,
right.
I spent too much money in your wedding.
At your wedding,
I like your wife, like
right.
You gotta be calm.
Well, that's the different. That's the different. That's the friends you keep around you. That's
that's
a whole totally different story.
A lot of people don't have people that's hold them accountable.
Holding them accountable.
That's another topic.
I definitely.
That's on the topic.
I'm definitely glad I got friends, and people around me that hold me accountable.
But
we hold each other accountable.
At the same time, what Reese was saying, all them reasons niggas cheated. It was all because they flesh wanted them to do it, not because
going back to Adam and Eve, my brother.
No, I ain't going back to Adam.
I didn't even know we going back to Adam and Eve.
The flesh is weak.
We got it. The flesh is weak, bro.
The flesh is burning over
We got it.
I just want y'all to know if anything going inside my nigga household, his flesh is weak. If anything hit the internet, I want y'all to put goddamn saint sign.
It was my
I want y'all to put Adam and Eve in his comment section because his flesh is weak.
ignored our whole
What they ate? What Adam and Eve ate?
The
Apple. Put an apple in that nigga comment section because that nigga flesh is weak.
Come out
That boy
tomorrow.
flesh is weak, bro.
He's gonna say, I told you on the podcast it was my flesh.
Hey, listen. But my point is, I don't want women to get caught up in crying and trying to figure out why the nigga cheated. A lot of time, women think it was their fault that a nigga cheated.
Nah, sometimes it ain't
I
their
don't think
fault.
so.
Yeah,
I
sometimes
think,
it have
like,
nothing to do with the women.
You know what I used to say always before, and I think I used to teach this to other women. Do what you need to do as a woman. That way, when a nigga fuck up, you can walk away and pray for him for the best.
Yeah.
And that's because I've
And move
given
on.
you.
Yeah, I tell niggas
everything.
that about women.
Shut up, Mark.
Nah, 100 for real. Cause
Do what
they, I
you
don't
need
know
to
what
do.
the
Women
women say. They
cheat
got the
too.
upper hand
Women
all the time.
definitely cheat,
Right, so,
but
yeah.
it's not the same.
Man,
for
listen,
us.
I know women cheat.
But we don't cheat like y'all.
I know women cheat.
'Cause you
Put the
been
camera on me. I know women cheat.
Yeah.
Nigga, I'm 38 years old and I done been, nigga, with a lot of people
other
cheat.
Right, you'd have been on the other
So
side.
yeah,
Well,
nigga, I've been
yeah,
on
but
the side,
you
so
didn't
I
hear-
know women
You
cheat.
didn't
It was
hear it
a
out the
reason.
in the
Women
closet
cheat
and
for
went
a
out the
reason.
back door.
On a reason
There's a
or
reason why
not,
women
they
cheat.
cheat
Nah,
and they
some of them
nigga going
just
home
freaks,
and they lame.
No.
Listen, I ain't get
Woman
into
just
it.
a freak.
Listen,
I believe
I ain't gonna get
outside
into it.
No,
because
women, some women just freaks. They cheat because
Hide in the closet and go out the back door.
I don't believe a woman with a good nigga at home that she love and take care of her and he give her good sex.
You hate
She
the
not here
closet, chill
out here
out, boo.
cheating. I just don't believe that. Like,
Kay,
Kay,
it's some women who was freaks for a long time and then they met a
Freak a
nigga
leak.
who wanted to take care of them and got married. Wait a
Freak.
minute.
right, they were freaks. The
Hold
nigga
on.
they ran to a nigga with
freak,
paper.
freak.
Hold on, I'm
making like Rob.
starting to
I'm in
get
the
an
seat,
example.
I feel like a real nigga know if he got a woman that's gonna cheat.
No,
I'm gonna put it out there.
Nah, I'm gonna say it too.
I'm gonna
a lot of niggas
I'm
cheat.
gonna stamp it.
I done
I'm gonna
dabbed
stab
up some real niggas that I know they gal with cheat.
And he didn't hit their gas. So he
I got a story. Listen, we got a story
What's the
there with Reese
story?
one day, but I ain't gonna tell it today.
Oh,
Hey,
man.
all I'm gonna say is I shook a lot of nigga hands who gals
yeah, they
And they
out
had
there.
no idea.
no idea.
And they wasn't cheating either.
Nigga, and that girl smiled
That
and
Coleman's-
said, hey, Reese, like I'm their homeboy.
Damn.
It's been wild. Like,
That's what I'm saying, but some of them free wasn't because the niggas was messing
And
up.
they introduced me. Reese, this is my boyfriend,
Oh.
bitch.
That's dirty, boy. That get
Yeah, it's dirty out here. Yeah, it's different.
And you gonna do me like that? Just don't speak.
And Kay, these all type of
It's
women,
getting
man.
dangerous
These
out
ain't
here.
no weak women. These women strong women. Like, yeah.
Well, I don't disagree, but what I'm saying is most times, in most cases, when it comes to women cheating, it's usually a back round. There's a back situation that occurred that triggered them to cheat.
most of the time, yeah.
Most of the
Nah,
time.
bro,
Now,
maybe
now,
older,
granted-
mature women.
Huh?
Cause these young women, they just cheating. They just
Well, see, these young
They
women
go
are a
get
different
drunk
breed
and give it up.
than older women.
And they
you know?
moving different.
Again, we have a lot of social media influence where you
Right.
got the city girls, you got all these people like,
Promoting it.
nigga, pay me, do this, do that. So
Yeah.
now a lot of women are just prostituting. It ain't about
Right.
relationships. They just
I'm
selling
glad
pussy.
you used that word. That was on something. Blueface said that. He said a lot of women out here prostituting,
It
but
is.
they don't want to call it that these days.
That's
they
what
like
it is.
exactly what you're doing. If you're going out sleeping with men to get a house, to get a car, to get a bag, you prostituting yourself in the new generation. Because the old days you were doing that, nigga was giving you some money, this and that,
You
leave
was
it on
hoeing.
dresser, you was hoeing. But
Yeah.
today's world, they look at it like they bossing up.
they
Or
city girls.
Yeah.
Nah, you prostituting.
So, but it's
definitely
it's I ain't gonna
Go
much do
ahead,
it.
brother.
No, is prostitution like really bad?
No,
That's your body.
no.
I'm just saying.
I think if you're gonna
If a
but
nigga
my
want to
thing
pay
is,
for it,
then pay me.
I think
Sell your
prostitution
pussy if it's
bad.
good and you can get something out
no,
of
it's
it.
illegal.
Me
It's
personally,
it's
I
legally
think,
it's illegal, but
I
is
think-
it?
I think it's bad.
I'm not gonna be. So you want the women fucking for free and be poor?
No, I'm talking about as far as women
If you got that
using
guy,
their body or let multiple men sleep with them to get what they want. Me personally,
You talking about the old school prostitute? Say,
it's a new school
give
prostitution.
me $20. You talking about?
Yeah, I'm
yeah.
talking
he talking that bitch and that.
Hey,
Look, he talking about that bitch and that. He talking about that bitch and that.
Yellow, what bitch and that talking about?
Give me.
Hey, you about bitch and that? You
Man, my
wanna
boy
come?
Yellow ain't on no bitch and that.
Hey, Yellow, hold on, before we start, Yellow, come over
He
here
be
and
on
give us your
Spice Lane.
opinion, man. We got Yellow,
Come here,
man.
Yellow.
Well, our dog Yellow in the building. We're going to talk to him a little bit
Yeah,
about
man.
They call him Sugar Daddy.
Nigga Yellow came through for the anniversary, big
Now,
dog.
now he gonna use
my
my mic.
Take
He
your
gonna use my
right
mic.
pocket in, Yellow.
You
Take
heard
your
me?
right
My
pocket
mic.
though. Yeah, there you go. Ain't
Don't
nothing in
nothing
there.
quarter like murder.
I don't do that.
Hey man, I got my boy here. He done popped in.
Big Yellow.
That boy Yellow in the building.
Oh.
Hey, I've been waiting to come on the
OW.
Yes, sir.
Hey, Yellow, a good friend, man. He been around a long time.
Long time. Feel
He
what?
he's always supported us. He have always supported me. He have always been around, man. He a good dude. So shit, we talking about the question about why do men cheat. So we gonna throw him in the fire and just get his
that boy in
opinion
the
on why do
fire.
men cheat.
After you answer that, Yellow, I want you to go straight into why men eat booty.
Oh, man.
Cause all cameras,
Like chocolate. Go knock that out the way.
even if it's caramel, it still tastes like chocolate.
It depends, because I'm
Ew.
only going to eat the booty if she going to get a Brazilian wax or something like that. We got to be wet.
What age were you when you started eating it?
Shit, boy.
When he started
I'm
cheating?
41 right now, so probably about 35, 34, 33.
Is it cheating if you
Do
only?
you got to be
Hey,
drunk?
now I got a question for Yellow. Is it cheating? Is it cheating if you only ate the booty? Is that still considered cheating?
If you don't like the booty, hell no, that ain't cheating. Shit, that's recreation.
This nigga said recreation.
Hey, but do you got an
Hell
opinion
no.
on why do men cheat or something like that?
Man, yeah.
That's a hard question for men to ask. I ain't gonna lie to you.
Men cheat probably because they unhappy. I mean, times I've been a cheater. And
Okay.
I would say I cheated because
You have cheated.
I wasn't happy. Yeah, I have cheated.
Okay.
Sex wasn't like I wanted it to be.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Sometimes with your girl you have respect for her.
Yeah.
You
Yeah,
don't want to slut out.
Yeah. Now we're agreeing with you.
Yeah.
Yeah, so you don't want to slut out.
Slut me out.
This my girl. You know what I'm saying? She ain't
Yeah.
shooting on her face and all that.
Right, she ain't that girl.
Chick, you know what I'm saying? You don't give a damn about it.
And like how they thought it.
And she open for it too. Yeah. Okay.
It's a respect thing.
I lifted off my finger at 12.
Oh my God, y'all.
You know, you finger a little bit, you lift. That's what I was doing at 12.
You finger in the butt?
No. And
Oh.
Hey, y'all know
And
we
the other
record. Y'all, hey, we back on, man. Niggas talk about fingering.
Behind the scenes
Hey, that's
conversation.
how boy used to do back in the day, man. Before you was getting some shit.
Yeah.
Middle school and class,
Smell that
man.
little coochie.
Yeah,
Yeah, fam.
Your homeboy
Yeah,
make
the-
like smell.
Oh,
smell
my
this,
God.
smell
Yeah,
that.
yeah.
What Mari say?
I really,
smell this?
the crazy
It's
part
you.
about I really thought coochie smelled like that until I really got around some good, until I really got some good coochie.
Hey,
Smell
that's
like
how I
what,
got
butt?
my first smell of coochie though. I was on the bus.
Yeah.
That stuff
It was TSU. I was in the upper bound program, man. We went to take college trips during the summer, man. I probably was like 15, man.
Yeah.
I was on the bus. I finally got my first like finger wet.
Straight onions.
Yeah. It smelled a bit because I didn't know how it's supposed to smell.
Oh,
we didn't
man,
know.
I got
We
to
didn't
know
know.
about that too. We're gonna talk about it later when
Yeah.
Rob get back on here.
Yeah.
Yeah, but that was my first finger thing.
I got a topic now.
But I do got a question though. It's like leading into cheating, man. It's gonna kind of go together. On social media, right? When you're in a relationship, it's hard eyes or liking people pictures, putting fire emoji, hard eyes, and all that type of stuff on other women posts. Is that considered cheating?
I don't think it is for men, but think about it if on your side. If
Well,
she doing, if baby
so what
doing
it's
that,
called? If it's for men, but it ain't for women.
One-sided?
I think
Double
double
standard.
standard. I think how you feel about it if baby doing that, you gonna think she cheating.
If I see something I love
So that's the double
that
standard.
I love
It
to
is.
see,
Yeah.
I'm gonna love it.
I
If
think
I
it's
like
respect.
it, I'm gonna like it.
You gotta respect
That
the
don't
partner. It
mean-
But
depends.
how you feel
That's what
about
I'm asking.
how you
I'm
feel
glad
about
there's
his
a
K
woman on
doing that though?
If
Like
Kate love a nigga post,
I'm not
then
gonna
she
hit
know.
love.
Like
I'm talking
I
about
don't
with the
hit
nigga
love.
on there with his
Like-
shirt off.
Yeah.
Right.
man,
And
Kate,
it's-
I didn't see Katie put some love.
And
I
it-
thought we weren't talking
No,
like that.
no,
Oh,
no,
you
no.
would-
I'm talking about as men, as a woman. Okay, it depends. If I'm on Facebook
right.
and a nice picture of a nice guy, it's plenty of handsome men to come through. Oh, it's pretty.
One time.
But if it's
Why
pretty,
you making that
I'm
noise?
not gonna.
But if you consistent with it, that's when it becomes a problem.
Right, but
feel
I
like.
don't even hit the heart. Like I'll just hit the like. You understand what I'm saying? Out of
Yeah.
respect for social, because Facebook is a different demon than Instagram.
Okay.
Now Instagram, you know, you
I'm
can't
about to
really.
say Instagram different because
Right. You
when you watching a story, right?
Right.
You can stroll up and put a heart, and it's gonna put like a lot of hearts or a lot of eyes
Right.
to
Yeah,
where it's
yeah.
gonna be in their DM now. It ain't like it's on their post, so where you can go and see it. So now he only doing it to where it's in their DM.
Right.
Is that considered cheating
For
That's not
to
cheating.
or
me.
flirting?
No, I think it's people like what they like. Everybody's human. We're human. If I see something I like, but for me, I'm just speaking for me. I would only do that if I'm single. In a relationship, unless this man is like a model, unless he's a model, I don't know. But if it's like a nigga that I know or I know from around or I know my husband know him.
He seen the club last night. Now he put a post up
I'm
yesterday.
just not gonna hit the hearts because for me, the nigga like why Mark, why is wife in the hearts?
All right, well let Yellow answer now, cause
man, well y'all gotta be careful now on that Facebook, cause you could accidentally, how you heart a story and all that type of stuff. Go to inbox. Now I can go the way everybody can see it. So you gotta be careful where you come in and putting your
You got what? I don't know.
It comes up where we can see it on Facebook now.
Now they got a Facebook story, and you can heart it and write a
and it'll come back and say, Yellow hearted this story.
Oh, I ain't know that.
Yeah,
free game on the podcast.
Appreciate the game.
Or you can see his comment. If Yellow comment like sexy, being just cool, it'll show like under the comments. We can all see he said sexy.
Yeah,
wow, I ain't see that. Yeah, that's different.
But I appreciate the like not cheating. It's the heart.
It's the heart. To me, it's just too much.
Hold on. Them two down there just said the like. If you just like it, it's not cheating, but it's the heart.
We didn't say cheating. We just said it's inappropriate.
It's inappropriate. I don't think the like.
I'm asking Wood because I'm asking for
So
I'm gonna say.
So you put 3 hearts on one picture.
You can be excessive. Like you can put a heart on. Like you can get to put the googly
comments and shit. Yeah. You comment underneath the picture.
I don't personally think it's cheating because sometimes I just know women. And I got a lot of female friends.
And I like the way you took it. I like where you at.
And I could just like what you got on, a little dress.
Right.
But I'm not looking at you in a manner to where I want to holler at you sexually. But you do look good.
Right.
Boom, boom, boom. I put a little hard eyes and I keep it moving. But like I say, Instagram just made me feel weird in today's time because it don't just...
Right.
When on the stories, it go to like you DM'd them.
Yeah.
And so now if your girl go back to your phone, it's
and then you see this bitch likes you DM it do.
Right,
yeah.
I'm like, what the fuck? Like, no, it ain't like that.
I just hit the like.
You send the little hearts and stuff like that and say, what if that female take it as flirt? And then she inbox you. And hit you up there.
Right, that's your but that's your control. That's your control. The man up now and say, "Nah, I wasn't like that. I'm just doing what
I'm just liking your thing. You look,
Or you
and
can
keep it
send her that what's that
wood,
picture?
that I already told that purple thing.
Nah,
it got eggplant.
Mark gonna say no. Adam told me to like your picture,
Adam said,
and I wasn't trying to listen to Eve.
Before we get out of here, it's prom season. I just want everybody quick opinion on prom season.
Yeah.
Before we get out of here, I'm gonna start this way. No, I'm gonna start that way and come this way.
Okay.
What y'all think about the prom season going on now?
So for me, I think the whole prom season thing, I think it's a poor man's poverty mindset.
Okay.
Because we as people, and it's not just black people, but the majority of what we're seeing really is the black community. What we see is that we know poverty and being poor, you have to show that you have money. And I think when it comes to prom, that's the whole thing. Like, I want to show you out better than me, or I want you to be fresher, when honestly, half of these kids are not graduating. They don't have scholarships going anywhere to college. They probably barely fucking walking the stage. Yeah. And so in my mindset as a mother, it's like, when you go all out and spend money like this, what are you rewarded? You know, my girl used to tell me really quick, and this is quick. She used to say, I used to go out every weekend, every other night. And she used to be like, why you go out so much? And I used to be like, oh, we having fun. We celebrating. And she asked me one time, like, what the fuck you celebrating? Like, you ain't got no job that's that good. Like, you ain't got shit really going on in your life that's so great where you need to be celebrating every night. And so that goes back to, like, us in this prom. What are y'all celebrating? Because these kids ain't going nowhere. Like, a lot of them don't have no school that they're college, even if they don't go to college, entrepreneurship. They don't have no career. And so I just feel like it's a poverty mindset of trying to show each other up. Because I don't see millionaires doing it.
Okay. All right, Kay. Yeah. I like that. My thing is that I love the support. I love the family support. I love everybody coming out and getting a DJ, getting all this, spending all this money to support. But what happened to the limos and the regular renting the cars and taking pictures?
Right.
We got to, the support is good, but I feel like we overdoing it. Yes. We overdoing it.
They spending too much damn money.
Shit. Damn.
But they got invitation to come. You know, they got the carpet
that
down,
pressure.
they got the
right
drop, they got all going and stuff.
DJ, everything, bro.
Like you say, you compete with everybody. It don't take out.
It don't take that.
Go to little Avis Buzz and get you a little rental car, photo.
Man,
your boys go have a couple in the front seat, couple in the back seat. Y'all going to the prom and do y'all thing. Yeah. And then shoot down to Galveston, and that's a wrap. And to my prom, I left my prom day to Galveston. She was down there spending our stuff. I left my prom day.
And it wasn't even Uber back then, you feel me?
She definitely couldn't get in the Lambo.
Yeah. I left her. I met my prom day at a red light on Homestead.
Oh, man, bro.
Well, me personally, man, I think I'm into fashion, right? I'm into like I'm into like the style, the lifestyle. So if you got it, flaunt it. But I think it affect the kids who don't have it.
They don't have it.
I think it take away from their shine, to take away from their experience, and it kind of make them not want to go to prom.
Right.
You know, I talked to a kid that didn't have it, and I was asking them like, "You ain't excited about your prom? Why you going to prom?" They're like, "Shit, everybody got the Gucci shoes. Everybody got the Bentleys and Rolls Royces and jumping out. Like, why would I? How can I compete with that? Or even how can I ask a girl to go to the prom with me? Right. If I know I can't afford the lifestyle or the pictures that they want for that one day."
True. Mm-hmm.
So it takes away from the less fortunate kids,
the underprivileged
that don't have, even if they in the big schools, because everybody that's in the big schools, they ain't got it. You know what I'm saying? They can't afford it. Even the kids that's in Wheatley, nigga, I seen Wheatley Academy pictures. Yeah. They mamas ridden Lamborghinis and Rolls Royces for the day. Y'all ain't got it. Right. Nah. You done missed your payments on your house. And now you trying to make sure the kid happy. So it's a pot that I'm happy my family had to be a part of.
Yeah, I'm glad I ain't had to do that.
Because I don't know if I could have done it.
I was still going to ask Former Well.
I would have missed prom.
Right. Shout out to Ask Former Well.
I would have been robbing the niggas at prom.
Shout out to Men's Warehouse.
These niggas showing they, hold on, Mark. These niggas showing they $2,000, $3,000 on their prom pictures. Phil Wall, we would have been taking that. We good. So
my thing, I wasn't gonna say that. I was gonna sum it up, but like you say, it's a poverty mindset.
I like that,
nigga. If you got it, phone it. But the problem is, when a nigga got it, they calling their cousins. Hey, I need $30 on kinfolk prom suit. $40. Nigga, you don't have
I'm paying it. I need to pay the DJ. Yeah, you ain't really got it.
That's your son.
Yeah.
If you ain't got it, pay for what you got. Now you got the whole family that went in debt. On this
for one night.
Thing. I saw one nigga, that nigga had a whole shindig going on, like you say, the backdrop.
Yeah.
Nigga walking out, taking pictures.
Right.
It look like niggas on
and you about to leave and go to prom.
It be the cause that kill me, y'all.
You leave and go to prom,
in the background.
Mama calling her brother.
It's too much, bro.
Hey, I rent due.
Right.
That's why I say
Did you see about the? I'm sorry. Did you see about the?
Go ahead, Kay.
The two kids that got killed.
Yeah, they was in Tesla.
Yeah, it was in a Tesla.
They tried to let the Tesla drive them and want to run to the back of a truck, right?
They didn't know how to work it. And so that's what I'm trying to say is we are going out here renting these expensive foreign cars that these kids don't even know how to drive. And you're putting them into these vehicles and it's like letting them go. You know, shit, I'm a female. It be sometimes I done got in a foreign car with a nigga. I'm looking like, how you open this bitch? I'm pressing the door and shit. You understand what I'm saying? So it's like we're putting our children in danger in vehicles they don't even know how to drive. Those kids didn't even know how to stop it.
But the main source of that is, like we said, they putting on because of social media.
Yeah.
We didn't have social media like that during prom. We had like MySpace and Black Planet, but everybody trying to outshine.
Black Planet, man, nigga older.
Yeah. Somebody, man, and that's what social media is doing. Just like Reese said, as far as, the poverty. That's why kids got school uniforms right now.
Right, and that's why I love it.
You got kids wearing the Gucci and stuff, and everybody can't wear it.
Right.
So that's why they put everybody in school uniforms, and everybody be on the same accord.
And our parents didn't give a damn. Back then, our parents didn't give a fuck what they was doing.
Y'all talk, I keep thinking.
Your parents be like, Ma, they doing this. I don't give a fuck who doing it. I'm not spending that on prom. So our parents' mindsets was different too.
Hey, this is my last set. I'm about to go. Yeah. But I had a homegirl, real cool. Shout out to BD. But she came to prom and she just had her back out. And they sent her home.
They sent her home. They not sending you home.
They sent her home.
No,
they not sending you home.
They did us like that.
Made parents consider what they was buying for them kids at the time too. She was trying to break. Matter of fact, BD, I'm gonna give you a look. I think you broke the scale because
shout out to BD, bro.
Yeah, you did that. So I think you broke the scale to what you wanted your back.
She would have been good in this era.
Because it wasn't her front, K. It was her back.
Yeah,
her front was
they didn't play that.
Yeah, they sent her home. Yeah, and that was 2003.
Shout out to BD.
Yeah, shout out to BD.
Yeah, but hey man, this Shot O'Clock podcast.
Yes, sir.
I appreciate K in the city coming out.
Thank you.
I appreciate Dr. Yella coming out.
Appreciate that, my boy Yella.
This our 1 year anniversary. We got many more to come. So we sponsored by
Shout out to
Black Karma.
Shout out to Rob for Black Karma.
Go ahead.
Get your baby mama stuff together.
Mark, shut up.
Hey, shout out to Black Karma Clothing,
better worry about your household, nigga.
We out of here. I appreciate everybody for tuning in. We gone.
Appreciate it, baby.